Noah is no longer part of Gravity Media. Cassie and Carlotta, though, down, and Star has a meltdown on stage. We're going to talk about it and more. This is a Star After Show.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Go, motivate, 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 motivate,
Wait, who was this? All right, J. Cole, come on, J. Cole. I love this album. I think this is a perfect song for this show, for this episode thus far.
Definitely fits.
Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. This is the Star After Show, Season 3, Episode 2 of Family Affair, and I cannot be doing this after show without my lovely co-host. Say hello to Mr. AfterBuzz himself, J'Lamar.
What's up, y'all? Bringing you greetings from AfterBuzz TV.
This was a really intense episode. I mean, everything about it was good. A family affair it was. I mean, starting from Star talking about looking for Brody, then we see Cassie and Carlotta. So much that went down this episode, but I want to know your overall thoughts before we dive in, Jay.
I think Family Affair was the title of this episode, and it was very much so a family affair. We've seen sisters fight, and then we've seen sisters kind of finally come together. So I think it was a good episode. Even thinking about Luke James, thinking about him and his daddy, you know what I'm saying, getting together. So it was definitely like a family affair episode.
It was a family affair for sure. And speaking of Noah, let's talk about that. So we see that Noah, he has like a lot of things going on with him. Not only is his dad back into his life, his dad is kind of like a little picking back off of him. Yeah. But he's starting to more grow in himself. He's sober now, and he now has more responsibility of his music. And he's no longer part of Gravity Media. I did not see that coming.
And he's still fine. Wait a minute. Because that man is fine.
You can get it any day, anytime.
Any day, anytime. But I do, it was interesting to see him finally choose exactly what team he wanted to work with. I thought that was very interesting. But let's take it back to like his relationship with his father. Mm-hmm. It was very interesting this episode, seeing how his father was really pushing really hard to have like a rapport with him and, you know, be like kind of like a stand-up guy, you know, and not thinking so much about their past and what had happened. And I thought it was interesting, like the barbecue grill when his father was out there barbecuing.
Yeah.
And Matteo pulled up and he told his daddy like, look,
don't say anything silly.
Don't say nothing silly.
Don't say nothing silly.
Don't be hood daddy, like that's my boss. So I thought that was very interesting. But it was good to see Noah, you know, finally stand up for himself and say like, this is what I want. And you're not giving it to me, so I'm moving on.
I think this is the Noah that we've all been waiting for, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, he's just grown. He's matured so much. He's been through a lot. And to see him and his father react and come together again, it's not really easy for you to let someone back into your life.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we all can relate. I've dealt with that too. My father wasn't always there, and now we have a way stronger relationship than before. Mm-hmm. So to get back into, you know, the way of things, it's a little difficult, but for him to grow and still take some of his father's lessons after he's been absent all this time, but still take his advice and make a twist on us. I mean, first he tells Carlotta, I'm riding with you throughout the whole way as we see them all fighting over him. At the very end, he turns on Carlotta and signs to Karma with Cassie, which is...
You know,
I'm telling you, that's not a good idea. No,
oh my gosh,
that's not a good idea.
But drama that's about to happen with that. Ain't nothing but drama about to happen with that. Cassie is bad news. Cassie
is terrible news, but I'm hoping that everything will work out with Noah. Will have, you know, full control over his music, but I'm a little worried that's gonna mess up his money.
I'm very interested to see if, you know, the stress that we know Cassie's gonna bring to him is gonna make him revert back to using drugs.
Using drugs. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's a really good prediction.
So I'm wondering. I know prediction kind of early, but that's what I'm kind of thinking about. So.
Let's hope not. But speaking of Carlotta, she has a lot on her plate too. I mean, can we just give her for Carlotta? She's always just been like the mother hen of everything, always putting things together. No matter what, she's always pulling things together. So finally, she got, you know, the girls in line, Take 3 is back together and they're doing their thing. But she still has to deal with the mess from Cassie. I can't deal with Cassie. How did you feel about Cassie coming in and just like, she's like, you know, taking over things that she's not really, has no like kind of credibility about?
Cassie has no experience in nothing.
Yeah.
But being a street runner.
A street trick, as Carlotta said. You nothing but a street trick. I love when she said that.
So, I mean, it was kind of rude. But Cassie and Carlotta, I feel like their relationship is just like nothing will bring them back together. Nothing will bring them back together. And I think that it's come to a point now where it's just like, they better off just like separating. Because putting them two together is all bad. But Cassie is that little sister that won't go away.
She's not going to go away.
Like, she does not.
Like a bug. Kind of like a fly.
She does not want to go away. She like, oh, Carlotta, I'm going to get on your nerves. I'm going to take everything you got. Like, she has this point to prove with Carlotta. I don't know what that point is, but Carlotta is the boss.
Yeah,
like,
period. And I agree with you on that part because in the episode we see that Carlotta was like, you know what? Well, at the end when Noah had mentioned, you know, he's going to be signing with Karma, and she's like, well, look who, you know, what the street chick did. Like, I signed somebody, one of your own members. And Carlotta had said something that stood out to me. She's like, you only hate me because you hate yourself.
Yeah.
And that's the truest line, because I don't think they have like a love-hate relationship. I think the relationship is more so Cassie just being upset with herself because she never could have mounted up to what maybe she thought Carlotta was or what she had her potential to be.
Yeah.
So she just wants to cause like ruin and destruction in everyone else's lives to make herself feel better. That's not good.
I'm looking forward to those bits and pieces throughout the season where they take us back to the childhood of Cassie and Carlotta. Like, what inspired this type of rapport? Like, what happened?
Like, go back to their childhood days, right? That would be great. I think we need to see more
I
of
like
that.
when they do the flashback.
Yes.
Because it kind of gives us an understanding, oh, this is why they hate each other. Like, I wonder what it was. Did Carlotta steal Cassie's bike?
Yeah.
You know, when she was little, did she take her Barbie dolls and break the head off? Like,
I wish she would. Only she'll find out. She might been planning since then, her karma. Planning since then.
like, girl, wait.
Girl.
Just wait.
Well, I hope the best comes out of it. I really don't think Noah's going to stick around too much longer. He's going to see the real Cassie, and Marie's going to see the real Cassie. So it's probably not going to be
because
good
I don't
at
think
all.
that Noah has any hard feelings, of course, towards Carlotta. So I don't think that he's going to, because I feel like Cassie, like, she's doing it to be vindictive. Noah's doing it to better himself. But I think once he realizes that this is a vindictive situation, I'm almost wondering, like, where's he going to go next?
Not just that it being vindictive, but also he realized that it's a lot more work to have all control over your stuff.
Yes.
You know, I mean, I don't really think Noah's ready yet. Noah has the sound, he has the skill, he has the talent, he may have the eye, but you still need a team to put everything in formation. So he's going to catch on to that, and hopefully we'll come back around and Carlotta would snatch him up again. That's how Carlotta does it.
And Noah, we're rooting for you.
Yes. So let us know what you think in
fine
the comments. Is Noah going to make it on his own with Karma or no? But can we move on to Alex? So that was something interesting too. Another family affair. Alex, she's having it hard. She's constantly dealing with these flashbacks of her accident, which is also pretty tough, as we can see. And she has a kind of guilt trip, you know, because of her being famous, she automatically was pulled away from the accident and brought to safety, whereas the person who was admiring her and looked up to her had to pass away. So she ends up inviting Olivia, her sister, out to come be a part of the opening of Karma and everything else. So what did you see that coming?
No, I did not see her inviting Bianca's sister, Olivia, to be a part of that situation. I did not see that coming. But it was good because when the G-Wagon pulled up and then you see, Olivia hanging out, you know what I'm saying, hang out the window like, oh my God, I'm in the city. I truly was expecting like Bianca to like get out the car with her or something like that. Or I was wishing that Bianca would have got in the car with her. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been like, oh, she survived. You know what I'm saying? Like surprise.
Surprise that, because, you know, in the first episode, last episode, they let us know that she didn't
died.
survive.
Yeah.
But then it would be kind of like a trick. And that probably would have brought her some closure, right? I think that would have made her feel a little better, like, oh my gosh, Bianca is still alive. And their relationship probably would have been twice as better.
Yeah, that's what I saw. Wishful thinking, like the happy me, like, oh, I wish she would have like got in the car with her.
That would have been beautiful.
That would have been beautiful. But it was interesting to see once Bianca's sister Olivia found out that that she was left for dead, pretty much. That she completely was like upset and over it.
Right.
Like over it. Like that was
It caught me by surprise too. I didn't really agree with Alex inviting Olivia out when she didn't tell her who she was. Like, yes, you're Alex Crane, but you didn't let her know that you were the last person to see her before she passed away, sitting next to her on the plane. So for her to bring that on her just sporadically while they're in the dressing room,
that was kind of hard.
I don't think Olivia overreacted. Do you think she overreacted?
No, I think that it was. I mean, Alex should not have
surprised her.
That's
not a
like
surprising
that.
moment.
Yeah. And I mean, you could tell that Olivia was she was taken back by the whole entire situation, because in her head, she was just thinking like, oh, you were on the plane with my sister. Like, I understand. She was very compassionate about what happened. But then to find out like that, my sister held your hand in the moments where she thought that y'all both were about to die.
Yeah.
And then you left my sister when she was comforting you.
Yes.
Like, I would really hold a grudge with Alex as well. Like,
and that's why, I mean, if I was Olivia, I don't think I probably would have called her back, at least not in right away, because Alex had the same clothes on. So clearly she only had maybe like, I don't know, a couple hours to just calm down. No,
Right.
I'm gonna need me like a whole 3 months to just kind of take this all in after the funeral service, after all that, because that's a lot. That's a lot to handle.
Because like Olivia said that, in her household with her mom, she's not able to talk about it.
Yeah.
She said, so this was probably one of the first situations where she was like able to kind of like open up and talk about it or hear somebody else talk about it, because her mom evidently isn't talking about it either. And so for her to find out that bit of information after she's finally able to talk about it, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
That's a lot.
Well, our live chat is going crazy right now.
What the people saying?
Simone Umba says that she thinks Olivia cannot be trusted. Why not, Simone?
Why?
I don't know. She thinks that they could probably be like, she could be telling her business or something, that Olivia might just tell all the stuff. The drama that went down backstage, because Take 3 has a lot of drama, and Olivia there to witness it is probably not going to be a good idea. And also, Jazzy to you says that she was all flirting on Derek, hugging and stroking his face and stuff.
But I don't know. She seems like extra touchy, feely, because even after Derek went behind Alex,
she was touching all over Alex.
Yes. So it was like maybe she's just a touchy, feely type person. Because you could tell, like, even when she touched Derek, Alex had that look on her face like, chick.
She was confused, like,
But then when
Alex, like, because I don't know you.
Yeah, but when Bianca's sister Olivia touched Alex's face, Derek was kind of like,
I'm not trying to put too much thought into it. I mean, you have to be mindful. So keep your eyes out, be observant, but don't jump the gun too much, because some people could really be innocent. I think that she's just overly excited. She's young. She doesn't know how to act. There's a lot taken. But what?
You know how these shows go. Like, it's definitely going to be a situation with that. With those three. So? With those three, there's going to definitely be a situation.
But do you think Olivia's going to be around that long for it to be even a situation?
Yes.
Oh.
Only because, and I have to find this Instagram post, because I seen this girl posted on Instagram as a reoccurring character. And people are congratulating her. So I take it that she's going to be around, maybe for the duration of the season or...
Well, she does sing too. So, I mean, congrats to her on that part. I mean, it's kind of like bittersweet, but when they always tell you like, well, when we celebrate someone passing away, you try not to look at it as a sad thing. It's like they're homegoing, it's like a graduation. And unfortunately, when someone passes away, it's always new life. Someone's having a child. So it's like a light through everything. So it does... it's a disappointment that it took her sister's life for her to get like a big break. But the fact that Alex Crane, out of all people, offered you to write and produce your own song, that's going to blow up. It could, who knows, be bigger than theirs. The Take 3.
I see this situation going a couple different ways. I see either Olivia trying to join Take 3 and replace Star Watch Stars on maternity leave or something like that.
Oh my gosh! Well,
and cause some drama.
Save it for predictions.
Okay, because I got a couple little predictions with this situation.
Michael too in the live chat, he said that Olivia has her own agenda.
I do. I think that.
Oh,
it's something popping.
I don't like this. I don't like this, man. Because
you think everybody is good.
No, I don't think everyone's good. I just that's so funny. I don't think everyone is good. I just have the hope for everyone. I give people the benefit of doubt. But one thing can just mess everything up for you.
No,
it only takes one time.
I don't trust her. I don't trust her. I don't trust her. I see a hidden agenda. I think that people like her, like she's getting like a taste of Alex's life. And then when you get
a little too much.
She's a little bit too much.
Alex is kind of being a little too open because she feels if she owes her something when she doesn't owe her anything.
She didn't crash the plane.
All she had to do was probably pay for the funeral service, invited her, give her a ticket to come out and watch the show maybe. And that's the furthest. I wouldn't have done anything more than that.
I guarantee it's going to be something that's going to happen with Derek. And this little fast.
I'm scared.
This little fast.
I'm nervous.
Little fast girl.
Well, before we get into anything else, before we get into those predictions, J'Lamar got a message for the people.
What's going on, After Buzzers? It's your boy J'Lamar, Mr. AfterBuzz TV. Now, our network produces after shows for nearly all of your favorite after shows. From drama, reality TV, sci-fi, and so much more. There is no network that works harder to serve our television fans. But we need your help. We're asking that you please subscribe to one or more of our YouTube channels. By subscribing to our channels, YouTube will suggest content that's tailor-made for you, and you will help AfterBuzz continue to grow. And if you're worried about those pesky notifications, don't be, they're optional. So hit the subscribe button now for this channel and check out our AfterBuzz other YouTube channels as well. Let us know what you think in the comments and we will definitely shout you out. Thanks for always being the best fans and helping us be the ESPN of TV talk, y'all.
Yes. And then also don't forget to, this traffic is crazy. I mean, you never know what time you're traveling, and you never know when you need a pick-me-up. So you can tune in anytime on iTunes, and we're now on Spotify.
Yes, we are now on Spotify. Yes.
So,
and make sure you give us 5 stars.
5 stars, because 4, 3, 2, it does not work.
Only 5.
So, Star. Let's talk about Star. I like that Star is finally breaking down. Finally, this girl is breaking down. And I'm going to tell you why. Because we all go through a lot and we try to be super, super tough, take everything in. But we have those breaking points where you don't have to be tough. And I love when Simone had mentioned that, you don't have to be tough, Star. Because you don't have to be. It's okay to not be okay. How did you feel about Star walking off stage in their performance?
I wasn't expecting it.
Me either.
I was expecting this strong Star that we've seen for the past 3 seasons, So I wasn't expecting her to walk off, especially in the middle of a performance. So I was kind of shocked at that. I thought that when she went to go see Brody, that she had a piece of closure because she didn't break down right then and there.
Right.
She was just like, can't do this right now. I'm roll out. Let's go do this performance and I'll break down later. I didn't expect her to break down on stage.
Yeah,
and them girls walk off a job more than anybody I know. They walk off how many jobs?
No, seriously.
They always walking off a job. Beyonce can't walk off no job like that.
No, that is very true, because when they had first left the show, we see them getting ready there, and I love that. I was like, okay, Star walked in as Alex and Simone were rehearsing. It felt really good. I'm like, good, they're no more, they're fine. And then immediately she wants to leave because she got the phone call. Simone was like, we can't leave. you get the phone call that he's found. That's great.
That's great.
But we got a show still to do. Let's do the show and we can leave right after the performance.
They always walking off a job.
Star, she just had to walk away. So I didn't even know they were going to make it back in time. That caught me by surprise. And it's so sad. It's really difficult for her to find Brody the way that she found him.
Terrible.
So we knew before that Brody already passed away, but Star's barely finding out. And I just hate that because she didn't really get her closure the way that she had hoped, if you think about it, because she didn't say any last words to him. She didn't really forgive him and bring him in. So it was nice to see that she wanted to bring him in with the baby and stuff. She wanted to start things over and start something new.
Yeah.
So
I was kind of sad, because of course we knew that he was gone, but she didn't know that he was gone. But like I said, I didn't expect her reaction to be as strong.
Yeah, strong.
I did expect her, because she's pregnant. I'm like, oh, she's gonna have a breakdown. She's gonna be over this. She's not gonna be able to perform. And then when she got on stage, I'm like, oh, she about to man up. She about to just be good. And
yeah, on stage when she had just walked off, I'm happy she walked off and it wasn't something serious. I immediately thought, oh, she's about to pass out.
Yeah.
I just thought she was about to pass out. I thought the baby was going to be hurt. So I'm happy that she walked off, and I thought that was really cute. Her and Jackson had a moment right there.
Girl.
Her and Jackson had a moment. She walked off, baby, get me out of here.
Her baby daddy, that might not be her baby daddy, that could be the baby daddy, but really not the baby daddy.
Yes.
Child, please.
Yes. Unfortunately, I don't think that Jackson's the baby daddy as well.
You are not
the father. However, I still think it was cute for them to have a moment and, he to be there by our side.
Yeah.
Because strictly it's about the baby right now. It's not about anything else. It's about the baby.
Yeah, no matter who the daddy is.
Yeah, no matter who the daddy is. It's a lot going on. But can we give a huge congrats to Simone?
Oh, she got her pie.
Simone is out here killing it. Simone is winning. Simone's gonna keep winning, I think, with or without the whole group.
Yes.
She's gonna, let's not hope that she's gonna probably do her own thing, but I think this Black Ivy is a big deal for her. How do you think she's gonna do in this movie?
I think she's gonna do phenomenal. If you've noticed, each season has kind of been each of the girls' shining moment. Season 1 was all about Star. Season 2 was all about Alex.
Alex, that's true.
And you know,
I didn't think
this
about that.
season is like we're finally seeing Simone evolve as a woman because she's grown now.
She's grown a lot.
And she's a lot more mature, and her tolerance of dealing with things such as Star and her behavior is like, no, I ain't dealing with it. Like we're seeing her finally become like a woman.
Yeah.
So I'm proud of her. I'm glad that she got this role. I can't wait to see, like, it's a real story, but I can't wait to see like where it takes her, you know? And if it gives her a Hollywood head, as I call it, you know, is she going to have that big head like, you know what? I don't need Take 3. I don't need this. I don't
think Simone would do that.
You don't think so?
No.
I would love a personality switch in her.
Well, okay, I can definitely see Simone venturing off and doing her own thing, but not acting like, you know, her ish don't stink. I don't see her putting her chin up to them and looking down on them as if they're nothing. I don't think she would forget where she came from, but I can definitely see her going forward and, you know, pursuing more for herself.
You don't think that she's the Beyonce of the group?
Simone?
Yeah.
On the low?
On the low, see,
On the
really?
low? Maybe.
I think that she's the Beyonce of the group.
That is a really interesting thought. Like, why?
I think just her demeanor, and when she gets the microphone, I'm telling you, like, watching them, I think it was last week's episode, when they were performing in that, what was like a castle or something? They was leaning over or whatever.
Yes.
But watching her perform, I'm like, wait a minute, she like really got it. Like, she's like really convincing. Like, she really got it.
She can be the Beyonce of the group if she were to just step things up more. I mean, now like you said, she's maturing. We can all agree with that. And she's starting to give her opinion, but I don't think she's there yet. Star is
not yet.
Star is still Beyonce of the group. I mean, I think so. Look, think about it because
she is the Cardi B of the group, not the Beyonce, sis. Not the Beyonce.
What do you mean the Cardi B of the group?
She's the Cardi B.
It's no group. Cardi B is only one Cardi B.
And it's
Shout
only
out to
one
Cardi
star.
B.
It's only one star.
Yes, but I'm saying if we're comparing to like, you know, Destiny's Child, then like Star would be Beyonce because she's calling more shots, she's taking more action and stuff. And if you think about it, when it came to writing songs, Solange wrote most of their songs. Solange wasn't even in the group.
Solange and Latavia.
Latavia.
To be real.
Yeah, Latavia
wrote a lot of their songs.
She wrote a lot of songs too as well. And Alex, you know, is writing songs and producing it. And Kelly, I don't know if she wrote too many of the songs, but I think to me, Kelly's more like a Simone, kind of quiet.
Yeah.
Because we saw later in their life, this is going off topic, we saw later in life that, you know, Kelly was dealing with like abuse in her relationship. So she was really quiet and content to herself. So Star is still Beyonce out of the group. Don't get it twisted. But this baby might be slowing her down. But, you know, if the fact that she was just so quick to get on stage, like, what am I supposed to do, cry about it? Like, she had her moment. And Beyonce, we see that she could still do it too when she was pregnant. So I'm not counting her out yet. But Simone, we got to be ready for it because Simone's going to surprise us.
She is coming.
Like no other.
I see it. Like, I definitely see it.
Like
I see it in her.
No other. So I don't know. But can we talk about our secret segment? Carlotta's wig review.
Ooh.
Now, we didn't really see too many changes in this one.
I think maybe like 2 or 3.
Yeah, like 2 or 3.
I have
What was your favorite one?
I have my
favorite one. Don't steal my favorite one, J'Lamar. J'Lamar likes to steal my stuff, my ideas before I can say it.
Y'all, let me tell you, my favorite wig on Carlotta is the wig that got snatched off her head.
That's my favorite. See, I knew it.
That easily snatched wig is my favorite.
We can definitely, I think so. We can all agree that's probably the best one.
It fit her face. Okay. It gave me very much so auntie, I'm coming to like the baby shower, like that's my special events wig. Like, it was really cute.
I like it because it was just really short, petite, and cute, and it kind of gave me like geisha vibes.
Yeah.
You know, like very like, if not maybe geisha or kind of like an Egyptian. Like, I feel like she should have like a different dress on or something. Like, it was really, really cute. And I had bangs before too, so I'm all for that. But her first wig, I love that wig too. The brown, the bronzy, like an auburn. It's like an all-purpose wig right there. You can wear that with anything, and you can go in there with that too. You could literally do the thing and everything. So, yeah.
Let me say this about, if we talk about wigs, Miss Lawrence's hair this season has been really, really good. Like, he's giving us hair this season, and it's so funny because I watched his Instagram live a couple weeks ago. And he was on set, and he just keeps playing with this little bag and playing with his little bag. I'm like, he loves his hair. So, Miss Lawrence, we love your hair this season. Like, love it.
It's coming around. It's coming around.
It's coming around.
Yes.
He was bald-headed before, now he got hair.
I mean,
it done came around.
I mean, he got hair then, and then it was okay. But now I like it. I like how he's keeping up in the.
And I like this
show,
responsible role that he's playing this season.
Yes, so good, so great. Matteo, what do you think about Matteo?
Girl,
I really, I don't think he's going to be lasting long in this show.
I don't see him lasting long. I see somebody taking him out, and I think it might be Simone.
Simone.
I see Simone taking him out.
You don't think it's Cassie going to take him out?
Mm-mm.
Why?
I think it's Simone.
Not Maurice. Not Noah himself.
I get a weird vibe every time they have an interaction, and I think maybe because she slept with. Well, we don't know if she slept with his wife. They slept in the same bed.
Hold on. Did J'Lamar say something we didn't know? I didn't know.
Yeah.
No. I know. I'm playing. We all seen that. I still believe that something did happen between them, and she just don't want to tell Simone.
Yeah.
But the fact that this is something you just kind of confirm a little something we don't know.
Mm-hmm. I was just like, so I'm thinking that in my head that Simone, quote unquote, she said that she's friends with his wife, but I think it's something more than that.
Yeah, that was interesting when she had just broke out of nowhere. You've been a good friend to me, so I'm gonna be a good friend to you, and try to snitch on her, not knowing that they're already swingers.
Like,
okay, right? She didn't even know they're already swingers. So then when she seen her kiss him again, she was all butthurt, like, what? This guy just cheated on you, and you just gonna kiss him right after? It's
I'm
like,
gonna tell you
that's
what
what
my
they do on
grandma,
the regular girl.
Right, my grandma told me, you stay out of married folk business. Stay out of married folk business. You don't worry about no married folk because I ain't worried about you.
Stay out of married folks' business.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. That should be the saying tonight. Stay out of married folk business.
That is our quote tonight.
Let them be married the way they want to be married.
So is there any other thing you want to touch on that we didn't talk about?
No, I think we pretty much covered.
Before we get into predictions?
No, because I got a list of predictions.
Okay. Well, it's about that time. It's predictions.
And now, your
I love the
AfterBuzz
spooky music.
TV.
It's like perfect for October. So let's start with you. J'Lamar has a whole list, so we're gonna go with you, J'Lamar.
Noah is the baby daddy. Matteo is gonna try to sleep with Simone.
Okay, don't just give me a list. Break it down. I need bullet points.
Well, I think
So first of all, you think Simone and Matteo are gonna have some kind of affair?
I think something is going to happen. I see. Okay, so with this show, we noticed that it's a lot of revengeful situations that happen. So I'm thinking that Simone is going to sleep with Matteo for revenge on maybe his wife or something like that. Or the wife, she's going to bring Simone into the bedroom with them. He's going to have some type of interaction with Simone.
I don't think Simone will be down with that stuff.
Really?
Not a three-way.
She was drunk when she went home with her.
Yeah, but we see Simone in the past seasons, she had no problem being with the girl. We saw her little fling that she had in jail. Juvenile. But I don't think that she is with the whole three.
She ain't down with the swing.
The swing. I don't think she's with that. I think it's bad for business, and it's not her. It's not her. She was just married. She's not even fully divorced yet.
So speaking of threesomes, I'm thinking that Bianca's sister Olivia, something's going to happen with Alex, Olivia, and Derek. I think something's going to happen there.
Something's going to happen.
I think something going to happen. Something, either
and
she's going to try Derek.
A lot of people agree with you. A lot of people agree with you, actually. Simone had mentioned Matteo will definitely be taken out and think take 3 will take the salon and the fam will end up hiding the body. She thinks that take 3 and is going to take over Matteo. And as for Olivia, I just seen it. Oh, Simone also said that she thinks Alex is going to get played by Olivia too. So
yeah, I think
I don't know.
Something.
I think Alex is going to get some fame from this.
Oh,
for sure, but I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna not fame. Excuse me. I don't know if Olivia's gonna play Alex for sure, but I think Olivia is gonna come up all from being with Alex.
Or she's gonna really want to be Alex and try to live Alex's life.
That's gonna be kind of creepy.
Yeah,
I've seen that before.
It'll be kind of creepy. And let's see how the other girls kind of take her, because at first they were like really receptive of her, but we've seen them be receptive of other people, and in 2 seconds they gone.
Well, I think it's going to get really juicy. So let me give you my list and reasoning.
I'm here for it.
So first, I do think that it's a possibility Olivia is going to try to sleep with Derek.
Check.
Yes, I think she probably been, because she is touchy, feely, and she's around all of them. And I kind of think that maybe Alex may do more for Olivia, bring her around a lot. So there might be a moment when Alex is not around, as she usually is not around, and Derek might be feeling a certain way and might feel revengeful and have like a lot to drink. Or I kind of think it'll be a moment where like Olivia's opening up to Derek and confiding in him about everything. And usually it's always those moments when someone's being there for you, how to give you a shoulder to cry on. I don't know why people would be feeling the most aroused, and that's when things go down. So yes, I do predict that Olivia and Derek might have something going on. 1, 2. I think that Cassie is going to get played by Xander again, and she's going to be left with nothing.
Oh, I didn't even think about that yet.
She's going to be left with literally nothing.
She's going to be left crawling back to Carlotta.
I don't think crawling back, but I really think that she's going to be owing money herself. You know, people are going to be out to get her. Marie's going to want his part. Noah's going to want his part. And Cassie's going to be the one missing.
Ooh.
That's what I think. Lastly, Star and we're gonna find out who Star's baby father really is, because I don't think it's Jackson either. And I'm really sad because I think Jackson and her are really gonna become closer, because this happens. Like their relationship's gonna be rekindled and they become at their best in a relationship. She's gonna fall in love with him, and he's gonna find out the hard way.
That's gonna be a big plot
It's gonna be
twist.
really juicy.
That's who the baby daddy is.
It's gonna be really juicy. And Simone's gonna kill it for sure in Black Ivy.
Yes, she is.
For
Oh,
sure.
duh. Yeah, she gonna knock that out the park.
So I don't know. And then lastly, let's see, Jazzy to you. Think about your guys' predictions. I think Cassie's gonna try to do something to Andy, and Noah finds out and then tries to get out of his contract. I forgot all about that. We forgot about that. Excuse me. Andy, you know, Cassie's still looking for Andy.
Yes.
And Andy has such a great voice. I mean, I want Andy to just pop up and like really kill it too, and him to get some shine and stuff, because he has a lot of things going from him. So that's what Jazzy said. Khalid A said Olivia about to be single black female. Alex, that's so funny and so true. Simone, Carlotta's going to lose it and Cassie will step in to help her sister out.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying.
You think Carlotta's going to lose it?
No.
She said Carlotta's going to lose it and Cassie will step in to quote unquote help her sister out.
I think it's the opposite. I think that Cassie's going to lose it and Carlotta's going to step in to help Cassie out.
I can't see Carlotta even helping Cassie at all. Can you? I can't see that happening.
I can.
Carlotta helping Cassie?
I can.
The thing is, I don't think even Carlotta and Cassie have like a love-hate relationship. I think it's pure hate. I think you have love for them because that's your family, but she really does not like Cassie.
But Carlotta could have shot and killed Cassie.
By now.
Ain't did it yet.
I think she haven't done it yet because of the sake of her child for Cotton. And we didn't talk about that. Cotton's going to find out. And I didn't know why it didn't happen this episode, but Cotton's going to find out who really killed High Hill, which is Cassie.
That's going to be crazy.
Cassie.
And then what is that going to do to Cotton and Cassie's relationship?
It's going to be over for sure. It's going to be done. But I don't know if Cassie would be the type to try to like, you know, kill her own aunt or like I don't know. I mean, Cotton. I don't know if she's going to try to like.
It'll be interesting because Carlotta knew this. So if Cassie finds out, if Cotton finds out Cassie, or Carlotta knew
and didn't tell her,
that's going to be even bigger.
So then that means maybe Cotton might just leave.
Might just bounce with the baby.
Yeah. That's going to be messy.
Interesting.
I don't know, but we appreciate you guys checking in with us. We'll be here same time, full panel next week. You can follow me on all social media platforms at I'm Jazzy. That's IMJAZZIEE. And Jay, where can they find you at?
You guys can find me on all social media platforms at J'Lamar. And make sure y'all come back next week. We love the comments, y'all. Thank y'all.
Love it. It's going to get real juicy. This is the Star Alpha Show. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
See you next week.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.